Hello, this is Alex Kuza, and welcome in Artificial Intelligence and Product Strategy podcast. A topic for today I picked up is 8 metaverse applications that actually already started make money and delivering profits to the organizations that leverage them. Today I'm going to talk about 8 areas where metaverse and artificial intelligence found the useful use cases and opportunities for delivering positive return of investment. Let's start then. First one is obviously a healthcare. Healthcare especially appreciates metaverse in a specific areas like physical activity recognition. It's easy to imagine an older person or the person after a surgery that need physiotherapy and all the move patterns and posture patterns and activity patterns can be useful as a templates for helping that person to get back to reality or the physical fit. So metaverse can actually mimic the proper moves, proper posture, proper movements, and based on that, artificial intelligence can match the actual situation so the person can make a progress toward a good final results. So that's where artificial intelligence and metaverse finds use case. Another one is sensor-based for fall detection. You can imagine that our watches today can actually spot the detection, the fall detection if it happens, or if you have a crash. Last Apple Watch upgrade helps to detect the car crash. That can be also simulated in the metaverse. So, for instance, we can upload our data to metaverse and then see how in the specific what is the specific in a specific situation and probability or fall down or having an issues with walking or biking or moving around. So this is another case. The following cases are also very interesting, like non-rigid heart motion estimation, living assistant and risk awareness, virtual health centers and hospital, and treatment planning and educative training. The last one is also very important, leveraged by few companies in the specific use cases. Basically, we can deliver a digital twin of our body or the functions of the body, like for specific organs, operations, or how they behave in a specific situation, and then we can simulate the influence of medicine or specific treatments in a metaverse. And then, if that it will pass the test and will deliver positive results in a digital twin world, then we can apply that to the physical world. So healthcare is the first area where artificial intelligence and metaverse marriage can deliver positive return of investment. The second is manufacturing. Here I already talked in a few previous episodes about digital twins, digital factories, power plants, and everything what we can copy and see how the plant and the processes behave in a specific situations. Speaking about simulations, so we can actually influence that through the specific like shortening product life cycle, machine condition supervision, fault detection and diagnosis, production line optimization, virtual entities for operating transparently or make-to-order manufacturing enterprise. All of that has a direct influence on cost structure and that can directly influence the return of investment. Mostly in all of these cases, digital metaverse serves as a digital twin world, while artificial intelligence can look for anomalies, detect patterns, categorize events, do a semantic recognition, voice recognition, video recognition, and image recognition. For instance, if we deliver a video and when we record how the specific product is assembled, we can simulate that in the metaverse and then based on the simulations improve the physical set. So that's where metaverse and artificial intelligence find it useful use cases in the manufacturing. The next thing is smart cities. In smart cities, we're basically talking about prediction. So the city will know how it can deliver what we will need in the future. For instance, intelligent transport system. The transport system, if it's aware of my schedule, can actually gather schedule of the specific people of the specific area and send train or bus when it's needed. So that's actually changed how the transport system operates. Again, we can simulate that behavior in a metaverse before we deliver that in the physical world. Another implementations are smart community portals that are actually expanding services towards our needs. So instead of having a reminder that we need to renew our driving license, the driving license is already there and we take the virtual test and the driving license is sent to us. So Metaverse can shorten that cycle. Another use cases are collaborative home appliances control, smart environmental tracking and awareness, sustainable green agriculture, or virtual replication in the metaverse ecosystems. For instance, instead of going to the doctor or having a Zoom call, we can put the VR glasses on our head and simulate and for instance make a movement or do few jumping jacks. So remotely, our basic the sensors of our body are transferring the basic data, and the doctor can have a quick diagnosis. So instead of staring at a flat screen, we can actually perform specific activities at home and give a doctor a chance to get that data and analyze those results. So that's where our smart cities are going to about. And the next thing is gaming. Gaming is obviously huge. We're talking about AI assisted game storytelling when we know that artificial intelligence is already writing the scripts for gaming. So this is already working. Procedural content creation, tactical planning for AI agents, or immersive gaming experience evaluations like recognizing our moves and posture and the length of our steps or how fast we run. All of that can be measured by metaverse and the experience in a game can be enhanced. So for instance, if the game know how we move, it can predict the next kick we do or this next tennis racket hit we're going to make and suggest the level of the game that we can actually perform. So instead of starting from the basic or medium level, we can go to proficiency, not because we decide that, but because Metaverse understands our movement patterns and can suggest that upfront. So that's gaming. Another four examples are decentralized financials like obviously cryptocurrency, lending, borrowing, farming, and staking, decentralized exchange and application, and trading products and NFT using crypto. The great example would be this. Let's imagine you have a reservation in a restaurant and it happens this evening, but for some reason you can't go there. You can enter a metaverse and turn your reservation into NFT to token and put it in the virtual store in the metaverse. Other people that are walking a metaverse city can get into that store and buy that reservation from you. It's possible because of the blockchain, but also metaverse make it happen. So that's where the centralized financial use case is getting popular. Another is e-commerce. We were talking about e-commerce before. It's easy to imagine that now, staring at the flat screen, we are just scrolling products on Amazon or eBay and just find the product we like, put it in the cart and pay for it. Instead of that, we can walk into the store, arrange the products by style, by person we want to buy that gift for, or other different criteria, and that store personalized. And that's how e-commerce is going to look like in Metaverse. A few companies around the world are already testing those concepts, including Amazon. So we should see that happen soon. And obviously, those digital goods, we can try them, we can take them in the hands, look at how they look like. We can even install them in house, like for instance, chargers, and see how they will look on our desk in an office and then buy it. So that's what Metaverse is bringing to e-commerce. Another use cases are shopping experience improvement and personalizing customer experience based on the preferences and patterns, and shopping behavior analysis and understanding. The next area is human resource. Imagine that you put the VR glasses on and you are participating virtual job fairs. So instead of flying to Las Vegas or San Francisco, you can actually walk around the booths at your home. That's the metaverse case, and artificial intelligence helps you to find a specific booths that are matched to your LinkedIn profile. So instead of filtering and researching, metaverse and artificial intelligence will do that for you based on NLP or voice recognition or tag auto tagging technologies that can recognize your LinkedIn and match with the metaverse booth. Another use cases are recruiting experience, revolution of working style and workplace, and virtual meeting platform. Let me quickly stop by immersive recruitment experience. Imagine this, that instead of going to the company or looking or staring at the 2D flat screen, you put the virtual reality glasses on, and that's where the test appears for you. And simultaneously, you are doing a test and talking to a recruiter, and depends on how you perform on a test, the next level, the proficiency of the text is automatically adjusted by artificial intelligence. We know that examples, there is a set of the companies around the world that are already doing this, and now Metaverse is upgrading that to the next level. So instead of sitting in front of the computer, you just in the Metaverse world, sitting in the virtual room and doing that with a person from the company you want to work for. And the last area is real estate. It's easy to imagine a real estate situation when you actually go to the house you want to buy. But we know that examples already. But based on your preferences or your shopping experience or eBay or Amazon, you can dynamically change the interior of the house to see if that's the house you want to buy. So your experience with real estate completely changes. Instead of seeing a house which is already set and configured, you can reconfigure or redesign the house in a virtual world, in a metaverse, and then decide if that's the house that will meet your criteria in the future. By meeting the criteria in the future, I understand that you want to see if you can actually fit into that house with all your belongings, but also with your style you like. And another use cases are land and house for trading, NFT associated real estate in virtual worlds, and a different marketing approach, which Metaverse changes. So in these 8 areas, you can find a lot of use cases that are already there with the opportunities to bring in positive return of investment and cost reductions. So thank you so much for staying with me today, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care.